Start by prepping your model's nails by gently pushing back the cuticles with the Beautiful Nails Cuticle Pusher. The Beautiful Nails Shaper Buffer File is a dual file for shaping and for buffing. With the white side of the Beautiful Nails Shaper Buffer File, shape the free edge of the nails. Turn the file over and use the softer buffer side to gently refine the shape and remove the shine on the natural nail for good adhesion. Do this gently and softly so you do not cause any damage to the natural nail, and then remove the dust with a clean, dry, sanitary nail brush. Step 1. Apply Peace, the Beautiful Nails Dehydrator, which also promotes adhesion while removing the impurities left on the nail. Step 2 is to apply Love, the Beautiful Nails Non-Acid Sticky Based Primer, and allow the nail to dry for 30 seconds. Prepare your sculpting form by placing the center dot on the back of the form for added strength. With both fingers, roll the center of the form to shape it, and place the form so it fits tightly under the free edge of the nail. Press the sides so they are firmly attached and secure the form on the finger by pressing the tabs together for a tight fit on the underside as well as on top of the finger. For this design, you may want to add an additional form for a longer, more dramatic stiletto shape. Be sure the form is pinched almost together at the end of the form for a dramatic point. Once the form is in place, begin your acrylic application with Beautiful Nails Divinity Crystal Clear Powder. Place a large wet ball of acrylic on the tip of the natural nail and work it down the form, shaping the sides and making sure it's perfectly smooth with your sculpting brush. Continue to do this until the actual product is dry. Once the acrylic is set and does not move, apply a second ball of clear acrylic to the lower part of the tip, elongating the nail over the second form. Continue to work the surface and the sides with your brush as it dries, so it has an almost perfect shape. Apply a third ball of product to the nail plate, allowing it to flow slightly towards the cuticle but not all the way, as Cindy will be applying more acrylic nearer to the cuticle later in this video. Pull the wet acrylic over the tip, working it with your brush so it dries smooth. Once the nail is dry, remove the form by pressing it together on the underside and releasing it from the finger. Apply an ample coat of Crystal Mojo to the nail. Choose your glitter, and in this case Cindy used New Penny. Place the container of glitter above the nail, and with your shaper file gently tap the container so it releases just enough glitter into the Crystal Mojo, and allow it to dry. Beautiful Nails Crystal Mojo is a high gloss, non-yellowing, fast drying top coat. Do the same with the second glitter color, Gold Mine. And the third glitter, Pot of Gold, which blends all three glitters together, creating the background of the design. Take a large wet ball of Beautiful Nails Divinity Clear acrylic and apply it at the cuticle. Work the acrylic down over the nail with your brush. With the shaper file, refine the sides one more time. Next, begin to refine the top surface with a medium carbide barrel. Sindy is using the new 2G KUPA electric file and has placed the bit in the handpiece with a long neck because she's working on a very long nail. Once the surface shape is complete, switch out the barrel bit to a safety bit and refine the cuticle area. The KUPA safety bit was designed by Vicki Peters for safe cuticle work. The bit is a tapered barrel with a round radius on the top that is used at an angle to safely bevel the product perfectly at the cuticle without causing any rings of fire or discomfort to the client. Hold the bit at an angle so the contact on the nail is about 50%. Refine the product at the cuticle on a very low speed. Double check your sides and refine with the white side of the Beautiful Nails shaper file. Check the undersides and buff the surface smooth with the buffer side of the shaper file. Remove the dust and wipe the surface clean with a lint-free pad and a nail cleanser. To give the nail a superior shine and a finished high gloss look, apply 1 coat of the UV-Foria and cure for 2 minutes. UV-Foria cures without a tacky layer and is immediately ready for embellishments. Next, Sindy is going to apply the Beautiful Nails brush-on glue to several areas of the nail prior to applying the feather. Place the feather on the nail and with a small piece of plastic wrap, press the feather into place and hold it until the glue dries. The plastic wrap will not stick to the glue or your finger as the feather and the glue dry on the nail. Once the feather is secure and the glue has dried, take a very sharp pair of KUPA scissors and trim the feather to match the sides of the nail. Next, Sindy is going to use milk chocolate powder and white divinity powder to create a floral embellishment with the Beautiful Nails 3D sculpting brush, which is designed with extra fine hair to ensure a perfect point every time. Double dip your brush into the divinity white and then the milk chocolate. Place the ball of acrylic on the nail so the milk chocolate is positioned on the bottom. Wipe your brush to a point and add a small amount of liquid to your brush. This will help slide the tip of the petal to a point. Then press the inside of the petals out with the side of your brush, creating edges that are slightly raised. Apply a second ball of divinity white and double dip into the milk chocolate and place it on the nail just below the first one. Repeat these steps, adding additional petals in a random placement, some larger than others. On the 8th petal, place it in the center of the design and slightly overlay the other petals for dimension, and create a half moon shape with the tip of your brush. Repeat this step 3 more times for a total of 3 half moon shaped petals. For the final ball of product, allow it to sit on your brush for just a few seconds to set up before placing it on the nail. Once it has set up a bit, hollow out the center with the tip of your brush to create the center of the flower. Add additional petals to the top and the bottom of the design, and pull to a longer point, creating a slightly different shape. Once the design is complete, add Crystal Mojo top coat to some of the areas of the nail and drop in a few different sizes of rhinestones for embellishments. Sporadically add some UV folia to the nail. Do not cover the entire design, just highlight it. Once you've done this, cure for 2 minutes. This Victorian Secret video was brought to you by KUPA Incorporated and features the new Beautiful Nails Divinity Acrylic and Glitter. For more designs by KUPA Star educators like this one by Sindy Mark, visit the website at www.kupainc.com and be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook.